Welcome back to the Long Dark, everybody. I think that we are good to go. So I've dropped all kind of unnecessary stuff. I don't know if these are still going to be necessary ever. And I don't want to drop this here, because I should have dropped it at the forge, but I didn't for some reason. But I don't want to drop it here because I don't know, like, if I'm going to need to go back to the forge at some point, I don't want to have to come all the way back here to pick it up. So maybe we'll swing by the forge in the Muskeg and drop it, or maybe I'll just keep it with me. But regardless, we're not going to be able to get down to climbing weight with all of this stuff. So we're just going to have to hoof it. But now we have a gun. I don't want to waste all of those damn rounds. I'm going to do one more little look through to see if there are any more bullets laying around. The phone never went off again, so I'm gonna write that off as a loss. So who knows? I don't know, maybe it was Jeremiah, and he'll yell at me when I get back and be like, hey, why didn't you pick up the damn phone? Type of thing, you know? And then I'll just be like, dude, sorry, man, I didn't get to it. What do you want from me? It's completely, totally weird that the phone even went off at all, because electronics aren't supposed to work. Maybe I was supposed to get here during the Aurora and check that out while the Aurora was active. And since I waited and went to sleep as soon as I got here, the game didn't know what to do. Who knows? Maybe that's a thing. But it looks like it's time to get back to Jeremiah. Now remember, when we're going through the Muskeg, I have to go to Jeremiah's bunker. And now that we have triggered the second Aurora, I think the Auroras can happen whenever. Alright, sorry, I had a lot of background noise that I needed to wait out. But let's get the hell out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this gun is going to be a last resort thing. I'm not going to shoot every wolf I find. Rifle condition affects reliability. Using a rifle cleaning kit to keep it take care of you. You don't want it to jam when you need it most. Okay, like I was just saying, I'm not going to use this rifle on every wolf I see. Is this wolf coming after me? Or did he kill a bunny? He might have killed a bunny, because he's not coming after me. That one is. Alright, look, buddy. Listen. I'm not into it, okay? So I'm just going to go. But what I was saying is I'm not going to kill every wolf I see. Like, I could kill this one. But remember, we have to kill a bear. And I'm going to assume... and I also want to kill, like, deer and shit, so I can make the deer skin stuff. So if I run out of bullets, I may be screwed. Also, this weather is terrible. This is terrible weather for deciding to go out. I need my sprint to come back faster. Alright, buddy. Alright. Get the hell out of here. Damn it, he tore my clothes again. The fucking toque always takes a lot of damage from these wolf struggles. Something was 69%. I saw it. These pants. We'll be fine. I don't want to waste these bullets on wolves. I don't even do that in story mode. I do not like wasting valuable rifle cartridges on wolves. Wolves are too easy to get rid of, even if you have to just do a struggle with them. Now, the good thing about the rifle, though, is when you fire it, it does scare them off. So if there's multiples, I may be able to take one out and scare the rest of them away. But it looks like we're going to have to stop in the maintenance yard and wait out this blizzard. that is forming here. Because my clothes are getting all wet. We're not going through all the Broken Railroad and the Muskeg in this heavy snowfall. It's just not going to happen. But I feel a little better. Got a rifle. Be able to knock out some deer, get some hides. Won't have to worry about, you know, trying to hit them with the distress pistol and kill them, because clearly that doesn't work. And then when we get to the Muskeg, what we're going to have to do... God damn it. Just open it outward, man. When we get to the Muskeg, what we're going to have to do is go to where Jeremiah's bunker is. There's that cave nearby, and we're going to have to... I mean, I'm going to have to wait until there's an Aurora, which, like I said, I think now can spawn whenever. There's a hunter's blind over here I want to check. Also, Jaffo left me a message on a video a couple days ago where I kept talking about how I don't think that they would put me up against a random bear. He told me to watch out because the bear could show up and I'd have to run. And I have a feeling the bear is not going to wait until I get back to Jeremiah to show up. That might be a thing. So... let's grab a couple of these. Not too many, though. I like to keep a certain amount of those. One more. Because you can live off of 5 cattails a day. It was suggested to me in one of my survival mode streams, and I've been using that in survival mode a lot. So I like to keep those in multiples of 5, but not too many because they do add up. The weight it does add up. I think 45 of them is almost 5 pounds, and I tend to carry 45 of them on my survival mode. We're gonna have some wolves over here, which, if I was a little bit more observant, I could have led that deer over here and had him kind of scout it for me. But I also do have flares, and since we're not in an Aurora, at least a flare would save me. Because we're just going to go in right here, and we'll go out the other way. I don't see or hear any wolves. God damn it, why is that locked? I mean, it was locked from the other side, too. Remember, I was like, oh, I wonder why it won't let me out this way, and then it's because of the cutscene. Remember that? Okay, yeah, let's go inside. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave anything important in here. But, look around. Oh, I did leave food, which is good since I'm going to waste some time in here. I don't want to... I think I might just press on, to be honest. I want to get to that cave before nightfall. Because if I don't get that cave before nightfall, it may be an Aurora going through the Muskeg. And that is going to be terrible. So I'm just going to press on. I mean, I don't see any wolves. And if I see wolves, then I'll bust the flare out and maybe see. So a long time ago, and by a long time ago, I mean maybe like 2 weeks ago when I first started playing the game again, I did read that if any of your needs aren't met, if they're red, like the hunger down there, it makes wolves more likely to attack instead of just sit there and growl at you. So maybe I should eat one, just so that it's not red. You know what I mean? Because then I can just keep walking if a wolf steps to me. But we need to get back. I need to get in that bunker. And we need to check out what's... We gotta get his letters. But I'm pretty sure there's probably a decent amount of loot in there too. Alright, we need to stay vigilant. Okay, there's a deer. So if there's a deer, that means it's probably safe. There's probably loot that way, but I bet there's a wolf. Actually, I don't see a wolf. Let's go check. Because more ammo would be nice, you know what I mean? And we have a decent amount of time to get back to that cave. I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to... Like, I wanted to wait out the snow, which would involve passing time. But then that... Like, what if there's an Aurora tonight, and I'm nowhere near the cave? Then I'm going to have to, like... trudge toward the, or not the cave, the bunker. I'd have to trudge toward the bunker, worry about Aurora-charged wolves, and it wouldn't be cool. And then what if I take too long to get there, and the Aurora is gone, and then I have to wait like several days for another one to show up, you know? So we're just gonna go. We're gonna press on through the snow. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, hello. Appears to have been written in charcoal and smeared with dirt. I've been stuck in this damn truck for 8 hours while those wolves circle. Not sure I'll be able to get to the supply cache left along the rail line in the marsh. Oh, are you now going to tell me that there are other supply caches in this zone that I should probably look for? Or rather, hints to supply caches somewhere else? Because now I'm going to want to explore this whole damn zone. I haven't even explored this whole zone in survival, because everything's just... It's okay, so it's funny. Like, you know how I said I like Mystery Lake because all of the relevant parts of Mystery Lake are strewn apart, you know? And it forces you to explore the whole zone? Well, the difference there is that Mystery Lake... It's pretty easy to get around. Here, you gotta go around all this shit. I haven't explored this zone yet. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of places that I haven't been. Which means that there might actually be supply caches. Oh, look, there is one right there. Forest Talker's supply cache. Over. You know what? We're gonna go check that out. God damn. The note that I just picked up, though, is actually for the muskeg, it sounds like. It said on the rail... in the marsh. But we're gonna go back down here and pick this one up, because there might be bullets. I doubt it, but there might be. And as usual, normally I would cut since we're backtracking, but anything could happen. Anything. Wolves could have spawned behind me. Sometimes the game does that to me. It makes me very upset, as a matter of fact. And I know that they're, like, not just there and I don't see them. They're actually spawning. It happened to me in Mountain Town, the map that the first episode takes place in. In survival mode, I cleared out that town of wolves with a bow and arrow. And then I went a little distance away, turned around, like, to loot stuff, turned around, came back, and then I got jumped by 4 wolves. Now, how do I know those 4 wolves literally just spawned there? Because they all came around from behind the same shed and then dispersed and started walking off in their normal patrol patterns. But the game literally spawned all 4 together. You know what I mean? And then they moved out. So, like, the wolves have one spawn location, but it spawned 4 of them. And then their normal AI took effect and they started moving off. Alright, it's up by, I guess that would be a rock. So we need to look for a rock that way, which, I mean, that is a rock. But I don't think that's the rock. Because I feel like that is that rock. So we're going to look off that way because I see another rock.
Gotta eat soon.
Nah, man, chill. You're good. I didn't see any wolves out here. Is it on the other side? Yeah, it's on the other. It's on the left side of the rock. Now, if it's not over by that one, then we'll come back and check this one. But I think it's that one. Yeah, and it's close to the stream too. And that is a big ass fir limb. Deer over there. By the fallen tree, maybe? Is there any info on this? 'Cause I'm not seeing it. Maybe over here? I don't want to waste too much time looking for this. Huh. Maybe go south toward the... Like it looks like... And I know that graphical representation isn't like super accurate, but... Maybe it's this. Maybe it is this one up here. Or is this the one I already checked? I think this might be the one I already checked. Come on, secret cache. Where are you, buddy? There we go.
I've been looking for you.
Sure have. Matches. I'm not taking that fire log or that one. Fire logs are too heavy. But we found it. That looks like it for this zone. Alright, moving the hell on. I don't really want to sprint because I don't want to tire myself out. I wonder if this door opens. It would if it wasn't locked. Alright. Back to the Forlorn. The Muskeg. I'm kind of worried about this spot. Because this is like a choke point for wolf attacks. But we'll see. Now, if I encounter any wolves, like in this confined space, I think I might go ahead and take them out. Or at least try. As long as I see them before they see me. The aiming and firing, not really the greatest. I mean, it makes sense because that's not what the game is built around. But generally, with a rifle, I can do it with a bow, but with a rifle, it seems I don't have a whole lot of practice with shooting at wolves that are charging me. But the good news is, if they're far enough away when you fire, if they're not already lunging, then if you fire, it'll scare them away. So I guess there is that. Don't necessarily need to shoot to kill. So if you remember when we came up through this area, first time we had to go all the way around and come up that way. This time, we're just going to climb over. And this wind is absolutely destroying me. And then after we climb over this, should be just a little short jaunt into the Muskeg. We're going to have to take a left to go around the side. So we can get to the hidden bunker. We'll go. Now here's hoping there aren't any wolves on the way. It would be super nice. This wind has changed it, I swear, and I just want Raph to admit. I just want him to admit that the game checks for the direction you are walking and then makes the wind change its course to give you maximum annoyance. I think that's the guy I killed down there. How did he get way up here? Remember I hit him with a flare? I don't remember killing another wolf other than that. Anyway, let's do this. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be clear-ish. And if it's not, I could probably do a sprint. See, like, I wonder if they expected you to get through here with the Aurora, like instead of going to the lodge, or maybe go to the lodge, get the rifle, and then come back here during the Aurora, because there's a lot of lights here. But then again, it also just makes sense that there's lights here, because it's a train tracks. Although I feel like they're kind of close to the tracks. It's kind of weird, but video games. I feel like a speeding train would shake those, because they're so close, it would shake those violently and possibly break them. Don't they usually put those a little further away from a train? Also, it looks like you could probably just reach your hand out and possibly hit that thing from a train, depending on how wide the train is. I guess the train is about not quite as wide as this, so maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, here we are. Here we are. We're back in the Muskeg. Gonna hang a left. Avoiding wolves as we go. Which may not be that easy of a feat. Also, we have that down there. And then one way down there? Well, I do want to find those. Should be easy to find if I take that. So we'll take a right first. We're going to go, we have plenty of time. We're going to go try and find that cache. And then the other one is pretty far out that way. Huh. Not very good landmarks out here either to like base off of. The one out in the middle of the swamp should be decently easy to find because of the landmass that it's near. But that other one, I don't know. Especially if they're tiny little boxes. Okay, we're coming up on this. I just need to go until I see a really big island out in the swamp. I'm worried about wolves too. Okay, that's probably it. Go along that way. And this weather is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. So off of the edge of that, it looks like. See, I'm running too slow because I'm heavy that I don't think I would make it across a considerable distance of thin ice. Oh, there's a fucking bear. Okay, alright. Ooh, that's bad. I think there's actually a bear cave over here somewhere. He might be coming back toward it. He might be like zeroing in on me right now. I don't know if that's the bear or if that's just a bear. You know what I mean? Because that's a bear cave. Although it doesn't look like his. There's no bones out. So I don't know. But he's out of draw distance now, so maybe he's not on me. Unless there's another bear. That would suck. Alright, well, okay, so if that's not the quote-unquote old bear, then that means that there are rando bears. Okay, this looks like this part, which means that I just need to get across here. It should be on that island. If that bear is actually stalking me, we could have a problem.
This stuff will come in handy just when I need.
I don't want any of that. Alright, it should be on this island here. Which we'll just go across the tree to. There it is. I see it. Alright.
There it is.
That's what I said. Ooh, a fire striker.
I'm just out of this stuff.
Okay, the bear is out there. I see him. We need to go back and go around up here. And then we'll hit this one after we've done the Aurora stuff. I don't want to be caught out here during an Aurora, nowhere near the bunker. But that bear seems to just be minding his own business, so fuck it. Maybe the game just doesn't spawn any bears until you have the rifle, like a way to defend yourself, you know? I don't know. I don't know, man. But once again, this wind pointing right where I need to go, like in the direction that would, like, annoy me the most, obviously, is a thing. Damn it, he's walking back this way now. I'm gonna have to go along the wall. I was hoping that I could go down the tracks and then just turn in where the tower was. But that's just not gonna happen. I need to let my sprint juice come back. I need to stop sprinting so much. Because I might need it here to get across the ice. Especially because of the wind, I'm gonna be super slow. I mean, I don't think it was weak.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be resting, dude. Don't worry. Yeah, I think he's just walking back and forth. There's no way he's acquired me from this far away. Unless he is the quote-unquote old bear. If he is the boss of this episode, it is possible that he's got super perception and whatnot, but he's not walking straight toward me anymore, so I think we're good. I think it's just a rando-ass bear, which I am super surprised to see in story mode. Come on, wind. It's like the game knows where I need to go. It knows where I need to go. Can I get through this? No. And in fact, almost got myself stuck. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get us to that cave before nightfall. But, as for this video, that is all the time I've got. If you like this video, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of The Long Dark or any of the other videos that I've done, you're going to need to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when those videos actually come out, then YouTube has decided you have to hit that notification bell right next to the subscribe button as well, because subscribing apparently is not enough anymore. And if you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. But whatever you decide to do, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Me too, homie. Me too.